Hey, collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aquarius season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Aquarians. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return. And thank you so much, collector, for all of your support, every like, every share, every subscribe. Thank you guys so much for engaging with the content here, leaving your beautiful comments here, sharing your stories. Thank you so much for your donations, the Cash App, PayPal. I really do appreciate you guys, okay? Yeah, so let's tap into this energy. Somebody got hit with a return to sender here, and it's a whole lot of drama going on behind the scenes. Whole lot of drama here, okay? Yeah, because somebody was trying to manipulate how somebody was seen surrounding their health here, okay? And somebody is saying, I don't F with you. They could have been doing this because you don't F with somebody here, all right? Could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be an earth sign here, but it's a whole lot of drama going on, child. Behind the scenes, honey. Yeah, somebody is shook. What they shook about? Yeah, somebody got blocked. This earth sign, okay? This could be somebody's lover or ex, third party here. So this somebody is shook because they got blocked, okay? Yeah. Wow. So I feel like it's a lot of disagreements, a lot of arguments that are going on here. People are blocking each other here. Yeah, they blocked this person because they were hell-bent on trying to manipulate views and likes, okay? Distort others' vision, others' perspective of you or a situation here. Somebody is dealing with what they conjured up, basically. I saw this card prior to me cutting on the camera. Permanent actions and decisions based off a lie. Like somebody has to deal with the mess that they made here, okay? Something is not going away. It's not going to blow over. Somebody's going to have to deal with the karma, okay? Yeah. So this is somebody who was hell-bent on changing how others view you here, okay? They took some sort of permanent action, okay, permanent decision that they can't take back. And they're going to have the consequences are permanent here, all right? I was also picking up somebody definitely did a humiliation ritual last night here, okay? Yeah, somebody was talking about somebody's physical body. This could have been body shaming, but I'm definitely getting health, okay? We're talking about flesh, muscle, and bone here, okay? So somebody here could have been using AI, Photoshop, photocopy here. Okay, this is kind of mirroring some previous readings here. Someone is having to deal with the karma, the blowback here, about how they tried to make somebody look, okay? You know, this energy surrounding saying somebody's sick and then conjuring up some fake proof here, okay? Fake test results here to prove that somebody is sick. This is this energy here, okay? It's a whole lot of drama with this person. It could have been an earth sign that was doing this here, all right? And everybody is finding out how far this person went to manipulate how people view you, okay? And like you here, all right? Yeah, like this person didn't want you to have any love, okay? Any admiration here. Wow. Yeah, this is about somebody's physical body, honey, okay? For others, it's some type of body shaming here. Someone could have been lying, saying that somebody had work done. We're also talking about your foundation with this physical body here. Someone is here is having to deal with the karma, okay? From them running their mouth, lying, and then going to the moon and back to the moon, to the sun, to the stars, okay? just to get people to look at you a certain way, believe a falsehood about you here. Okay. Somebody is looking real dumb. Okay. So it's a whole lot of drama because everybody knows how jealous and bitter somebody is. And, to be frank with you, evil. Okay. It says this was a permanent action that they took and a decision that they made based off of a lie. And there's also a lot of drama because people believe this person here. Okay. They believe them. So they went and took some steps, possibly negative actions against you based off of what this person said. Not everybody is having to pay the costs here. Okay. Child, what is really going on? So it's a whole lot of drama. And I feel like the person who started some type of smear campaign, hate campaign, witch hunt here is like just getting this energy of this person crashing out. Okay. But this is someone who they can't take accountability here. It's foreign to them here. Okay. So they're grasping for straws, trying to, shift the blame, shift the focus. Okay. Let's move on. Let's stay in the present. Why you bringing up old shit here? Like, this is about someone who tried to destroy another individual. Okay. Yeah. This is what this is about. It's a whole lot of drama going on here. And this is big. This is why it keeps coming out. And this is why this narrative keeps repeating in the readings here. Because, there was some type of falsehood, false narrative that was being carried about someone for quite some time. Again, somebody conjured up some fake ass paperwork and was showing people. Okay. Making people a believer. And somebody is finding out that, yeah, no, this is someone here who knew someone that worked at, what do you call that blood work place? Quest Diagnostics. I'm just using that as a diagnostics. I'm just using that as an example. Like somebody had some affiliations with someone who was willing to I'm not getting mix up results. I'm getting something about on paper, okay? Falsify some type of results here. And people are saying, I don't F with you at all. That's what they're telling this person. I don't F with you, okay? Sheesh. Let's get one more, child. And people are shook. People are shook. Somebody can no longer conceal somebody's assets and moving around. Somebody was even using this entire lie, falsehood, to try to keep money from someone here. Maybe keep someone from receiving opportunities here. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Drama. Drama. Somebody is being forced to let go and let God. I feel like you decided to do this in the past. You could have spoke your truth and people didn't believe you because someone behind the scenes was shoving fake receipts in people's face here. Okay. Now people are shook. They can't believe that this person pissing. Okay. Somebody could be pissing. Somebody could be pissed off. They can't believe that this person went this far, that the jealousy, the hate, and the bitterness runs this deep. They're like, what the hell? Okay. Let go and let God. Yeah, I feel like you had to walk away and let people believe whatever the hell they wanted to believe. All right. Because, when you're dealing with a community that really doesn't give a damn about you, or when you're dealing with family members or fake friends that, they're two-faced, they're not going to get more information. Okay. Because they was low key waiting for to hear some bad shit about you anyway. They were low key waiting for you to fall from grace here. Okay. And the whole damn thing was a lie. Okay. People are shook. Again, they have, they're in a compromising position because they back this individual. On top of that, they made certain moves towards you here. And it's a whole lot of drama. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about this situation. People are in fight or flight. Okay. For effing with you, for coming with you here. Somebody's trying to get their story straight about this narrative about you being addicted to something, being a druggie or something. People are guilty by association here. Okay. So it doesn't matter who's saying, I don't F with you. The fact is you did way back when you took certain negative actions and you were a part of the whole scandal. guilty by association. People are trying to get their story straight, collective. Okay. There's a passed over grandmother here that's saying, be thankful, show gratitude, and remain humble. That, there was divine intervention in this situation because somebody was dealing with a straight up demon. Okay. This person didn't want to let it go. They knew damn well that, you were clean. I don't know why I want to say that. You were clean or you were healthy. All right. You were innocent. Okay. Yeah. Child. Sorry. It's Mercury retrograde. So yeah, things are going to come back up. Things that haven't been resolved. And it hasn't been resolved until somebody gets their karma. Okay. Judgment day. So it's a lot of drama popping off. Somebody did this because they wanted they wanted multiple people, a whole damn community, a whole damn family to be in this energy of, oh, I don't F with the collective here, okay? And the collective said, cool, let go and let God. You're somewhere else. And they have to pay back this karma. Everybody that was involved, okay? And everybody that played the fool. It is what it is. Let's see what else is going on. And again, I want to repeat, concealed assets moved in secret is in the reverse here. Something could be on the way to you here, okay? Somebody can no longer hide something from you because the lies that they were stating to justify them keeping something from you. Like somebody wanted to act as if you weren't in good health. That's why you couldn't receive your inheritance here. Okay. Yeah, no. Somebody trapped themselves. Digital whisper. Okay. Somebody could have had an online fling. Somebody also, this is also about the catfishing here. Somebody is realizing that they got catfish. Okay. You were never talking to this person on whatever site this is. Okay. OnlyFans, the black web, whatever. You were never conversating with this person. It was a trap. Somebody was doing that to affect somebody's reputation. Wanting people to think that someone was online, like selling sex or just being promiscuous here, okay? To back their mouth. Like, what the hell? Reach out first, trap. Maybe somebody that's trapped wants to reach out first here, okay? But if they do, it's still a damn trap. Like, what is going on? Take the first step in reaching out, establishing dialogue, initiate conversations that lead to deeper understanding, multiple messages through different forms here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody was like pretending to be you online and then they were reaching out to people here. Okay. And for some of you guys, it wasn't all about intimacy. It was like, reaching out to old friends, old family members here, saying God knows what. Okay. Sudden wealth. It was all about money, okay? Stealing from someone or keeping something from someone. You got a whole bunch of people that are in fight or flight, okay? I'm hearing, oh my God. Child, what is going on here? That's somebody's energy. Peeping. Yeah, somebody could be paranoid. I always get paranoia from this card here, okay? Yeah. Maintains a facade. Guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. So this is the energy of people trying to hide, okay? They could be, in suspense of who or what is coming towards them here, okay? Like if there's some type of fraud that went on here, I'm hearing identity theft. Also in regards to somebody like, I'm hearing blasphemy. Someone could be in hot water for saying something online about you. Okay. Yeah. Like someone here, they could be peeping out the window and shit here. Okay. They could be expecting a visit here because they know they effed up here. All right. Trapped. They realize that they're trapped. Okay. So they're trying to hide, trying to keep on. They're wearing a poker face at this time. That's what I'm getting, collective. Okay. Yeah. Because like somebody filled out some paperwork again, evaluation criteria here. Okay. Unfair assessments, rarely sees the full picture, focus on shortcomings and misses out on potential. People are hiding their faces here. Okay. Like a damn ostrich. They're hiding. That's what I'm getting. because they know they made an unfair assessment here, and they took permanent action and made a permanent decision based off of a lie, okay? And they're realizing that they got trapped. They're realizing it. And they can't believe it. They're shook. They are shook, okay? And I feel like, you know, for the most part, the truth was already spoken in this situation here. But people were so dumbfounded here, okay? I'm here in zombie land, you know? Excuse me, confirmation. They were so just... And again, if you're dealing with people who don't really like you, you know, they waiting to hear some foul shit about you here. Again, they're not going to do their research. They're not going to put up their antennas. They're not going to listen to their intuition. They're going to dive in. And that's what people did here. Okay. Somebody could have did this so they could get ahead. What is this? Evaluation criteria. Random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. So a group of people felt like stepping on you, joining some type of hate campaign here. A witch hunt would, you know, aid. I don't know why I want to say aid in abet. Somebody could be aid and abetting. Well, yeah, guilty by association. That's how it's being looked at, okay? They thought that this would be beneficial to their forward progress here. But they've been left lonely, okay? Yeah. Somebody filled out some type of paperwork here, okay? This could is even giving me the energy of a fake-ass therapist here, okay? Fraudulent assessments, fraudulent evaluations here, okay? Like a fake social worker here, you know, or a real social worker who fakes something. I'm getting that as well, okay? Somebody could have even went to, why am I getting this? Like somebody could have even went to the doctors. As the person who actually has something could have went to the doctors with your information, filled out some paperwork or whatever, and got tested. That's another way. Okay, so, you know, when the results come out, it has your name, it has your information, your birth date. Okay, again, somebody went to the moon and back. Like, child, small offering here. This is giving me the energy of a bride. A small offering was made here, okay? And now there's a malfunction here, okay? There's a malfunction. So somebody bribed somebody to do something having to do with fraud paperwork is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. And now something is not running smoothly, like this hate campaign, the hate camp, what I want to say, machine is not running smoothly here, okay? Yeah. Child savings. Somebody could be depleting their savings here. Somebody wanted to keep, again, getting back to this concealed assets moved in secret in the reverse. Somebody wanted to keep some type of savings here, okay? But, you know, they didn't know that this was going to land them in jail, all right? Spirit is saying it's only a matter of time. That's why they looking out the window, looking through the keyhole and shit here. Okay, somebody could be spying. This could be neighbors. Help. Somebody wants help. Somebody could need a lawyer. They could be asking a friend of a friend here, okay? Asking for a friend. You know, seeking help from a lifeline. Crying out for support. Help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters. Somebody's in troubled waters, okay? Yeah. No, I'm here in the Blue Lagoon. Child, somebody is sinking fast, okay? They need rescue after doing all this, after creating a circus. They need rescue. Secret weapon, okay? Danger is approaching here. So somebody's secret weapon was, you know, basically the fact that people didn't F with you due to false narratives, lies, gossip, and BS here. Danger is approaching here. All right. But now something is flipping. Danger is approaching here. And, you know, they're going to these connections. They're going to these so-called friends in high places here. And they're saying, guess what? I don't F with you. Okay. This was all about connections here, you know. The same connection somebody wanted to use to break and bend the rules so they can get on top, they also use them same connections here to step on you, okay? What can I say? Validate falsehood, lies about you is what I'm getting. Somebody's in danger, honey. They're in danger. And they're trying to spin the block to all these people that would help them get on top. All these people that was helping. These mindless zombies here that was helping this jealous, bitter person here. Okay? Yeah. Look, this person feels unseen by foes, ready to be unleashed. Quietly deadly, a silent strike, revealing the arsenal of the unseen here. Manipulation. People know, okay? People know that this person is attempting to manipulate them. They know. This person needs help. They feel like they're in danger, okay? Child. Now they feel like they're being targeted here. Somebody's looking at their money, counting their funds. Okay, they're reaching out to someone. They're being given an ultimatum here. Okay. Child. Their secret weapon doesn't F with them. Casanova here keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable here. People ain't with it. Easily distracted by new attractions and unable to stay loyal. Enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. Somebody is getting dropped and they are breaking free, okay? Someone could have had a long line of lovers who would help them out when they get in a tight spot. Their focus has shifted elsewhere is what I'm getting, okay? They're bored with this person here because they know this person is full of lies, games, and manipulation, and they will get you caught up, okay? Yeah. Safe distance, like they're treating someone like the plague, okay? Breakthrough. They're gone. They are gone. Fight or flight response here, child. Like somebody is trying to lean on that ace in a hole, okay? And they going back to the hole and the ace is not there. I'm telling you, people see this situation for what it is. They see this person, okay? I feel like it started with a person here, okay? Exploitation. Because this is the type of person that you will help them out, okay? You will do the unthinkable, okay? You will do something, stick your neck out, all right? Go against your oath, maybe when it comes to your credentials or your job, okay? And then when shit hits the fan, they want to spin back and ask you for the same favor, and you're like, oh no, I'm not doing it. I can't do it. And they want to bring up old shit. They want to bring up the fact that, well, you did it in the past. Okay? Well, if I get caught, if this goes down, they're going to know that you helped me out in the past. That's what's going on now. That's why the drama came out here. Okay? Because it's not so easy as far as trying to just distance yourself from this situation here, okay, that you were a willing participant in, okay? It's not that easy. You got a whole lot of exploitation and blackmail that's going on. Others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitive labor practices here. Getting back to somebody on the job, okay? Maybe somebody who works in the healthcare field, who decided to falsify something, maybe even violate HIPAA. And that's my whole thing, because I was getting it strong. Again, somebody was like showing people proof in black and white. But you mean to tell me it was not one genius in the room, in the energy, in the environment, and said, well, hold up. How did you get somebody else's health information? Because, you know, when you're doing that, you're basically saying, oh, you know, I'm showing you divine masculines. I'm showing you proof that I'm telling the truth about this person, but I'm also flaunting a case. Okay? It's a huge violation. Huge violation here. Okay? So people are being exploited and blackmailed. All right? Shut up. Let's get into some tarot. They felt like this was a well-oiled machine, okay, that was running smoothly. I'm looking at this malfunction here, okay? Somebody doesn't want to discuss, like, they're making excuses here, Okay, somebody could be eating mashed potatoes, okay, and they're, I almost want to say homegrown. Maybe they're homegrown, but they're homemade, okay? Yeah, they're good. Anyway, justice. Four Wands energy. Everything is intact for you here. You're going to be celebrating. Again, concealed assets moved in secret are in the reverse. This person is getting exposed. And I know it's been a long time coming, but this person is getting exposed here, okay? For some of you guys, this could be about a house here or just your fourth house being intact here, okay? Yeah. Somebody wanted to block you here, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody could be lurking around somebody's house. Somebody could be investigating someone here, okay? Child. Yeah, picking up heavy on the Virgo, Queen of Pentacles energy here, right? Somebody was trying to block you from stability here, maybe a union. Excuse me, confirmation. But that cycle is closing out here, okay? It's closing out with this she-devil, honey, that many people followed behind, like mindless zombies. The cops is coming for this person here. Could be dealing with the Cancer, but that's what I'm getting. This person is about to get arrested. That's why they peeking out the window. Six of Pentacles energy here. What is this about? Could be a Cancer and a Virgo breaking bread. What's this? Okay. Somebody paid for something here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, somebody's spying, honey. Okay. Yeah, dog. Could be a Taurus that's in a tower. Something could have backfired here. Yeah. A secret weapon is spying. What is this? They talking. Interesting. So I don't know if someone could have paid a corrupt official for some type of fake evidence, or they could have gave something to them. I don't know why I'm getting that, because something's blowing up in somebody's face, okay? And I feel like it could be an official or something. Somebody took something to this person here, all right? If somebody was dealing with a practitioner, it blew up in their face here. Like, Somebody could have paid somebody to watch you, okay? There's an Emperor energy here. Child, this person is getting folded up here. Yes, Six of Cups energy here. So it's like this is past energy, like they wanted you in a tower and then they were watching whatever crisis or upheaval that you may have experienced here. But this person, I'm here, chained to the devil. They're chained to the past. You got the Six of Cups and the exploitation. Somebody cannot get out of this mess here, okay? They can't, okay? Interesting. Yeah, somebody could have took some false evidence here, maybe to the courts or to an official here. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Wands energy. Somebody is looking crazy, okay? They look crazy, okay? Yeah. Six of Wands with the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, you got a win coming, collective. It's been a long road here with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups here. And it had everything to do with someone projecting here with the Seven of Cups here, trying to place these wands on your back, okay? But the truth is here. And somebody's back is up against the wall here with the Nine of Wands. Somebody tried for so long and hard, strenuous, okay, to block the truth from coming out here, okay, which is crazy when you're lying about somebody's health, okay, and they're not sick, you know. Somebody was using like someone to spy on you here, and whoever they were using to spy on you and saying, I don't F with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're not playing with the King of Swords energy. Okay. Yeah, Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken here because they're stuck in some shit. They're stuck. Somebody is using fire magic behind the scenes here. Okay, there's a devil being watched. I'm telling you, it's a Queen of Pentacles here. It could be a Capricorn here or a Virgo here, but they're watching this person here. Okay. Child. What is really going on? This person is looking at they're looking right at the truth. Like they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They're shook. They're standing looking right at the truth here. Okay. Child, somebody's in a flatline energy. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords here. You didn't accept this Ace of Cups here. Okay. Yeah. You rejected something here. And that immediately put somebody in the 10 of Swords flatline. But they wanted to hide. They wanted to hide that from everybody here, that you rejected someone or that you rejected something here that would have put you in some type of crisis or upheaval here. Yeah, there could be about 3 people that are heartbroken here. They were celebrating in the past. Now they're all being exploited here. Okay. Now they somebody. Okay. Yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck. Child. These people are bound is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. To death, because this is over. This is over. It's almost like, damn. It's like, you know, when you're watching a messy fight back in the day, and somebody will try to hold an individual down until somebody else can get there or get their lick in here. I'm getting something like that with the 8 of Swords and the Death card here. Like somebody is stuck into karma hits and it sets in deep. Okay? Shit now. Like they're being held in place. And yeah, and all they can do is fight, honey. Here's the drama resurfacing again. Okay? Could be a mother figure that's involved here. They fighting here, okay? Because they can't get out of this upheaval. They can't get out of this bind. Child, I do declare. What's really going on here? They put themselves there. So I don't know why they're so panicked and aggravated here, okay? Let's close this out, child. They beat a dead horse with this message here, okay? Yeah. But that's because it's been a long time coming. Like somebody's been putting up blockages for people in the collective behind the scenes with all these lies and false and fake ass receipts. Okay. And the truth would be spoken and people would still be blind. Okay. Secrets and lies. Good karma. I'm telling you. Like, damn. Secrets and lies. Good karma. Somebody did not like your good karma, because why? When you have good karma, you get to move about the cabin freely here. Okay. Other people are strapped to the seat. You know, they got their seatbelt on. Okay. They can't move like you. Okay. So, you know, in order to put some type of spanner in the works here, somebody conjured up an entire scandal here. They planned this from the get-go here to affect somebody's good karma, okay? To always have you in a compromising situation where it looks as though you're getting bad karma, okay? Plot twist, yeah. And then when the other half of the deck says money matters, it was all about money, okay? Somebody didn't want to give you what you were owed, what you deserved, okay? Pulling strings here, okay? Somebody kept binding themselves to you with this sharing space and pulling strings. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top, okay? And I feel like you couldn't tell a bunch of mindless zombies anything, okay? Like they ate it up. Flying monkeys, they ate it up. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Miles apart, child, please. It came up sideways. This is about people who are trying to distance themselves from this instigator, okay? The creator of this scandal. But it came up sideways. They can only get so far. Again, that's why that Eight of Swords surface here. Physical passion here. Yeah, somebody with, I don't like the physical passion with the Three of Swords. Somebody was spreading disease here, okay? Like, they can only get so far. Open relationship with somebody who had an open relationship. Now, a lot of people have inner turmoil. For some of you guys, you got someone who was positive of something, created an entire scandal. They did a temporary destiny swap, created an entire scandal, okay, to make people think you had what they had, and the entire time they're spreading it to an entire community here, okay? Inner turmoil. People got bamboozled. Bamboozled here. Physical passion and the Three of Swords here. Somebody was having orgies here, okay? Because we have physical passion and open relationship here, okay? Yeah, somebody is like, they're in regret. They're in regret. Open relationship, if it wasn't orgies, it's like they were dealing with somebody who was sleeping with everybody here, okay? And they're suffering behind it. Inner turmoil. They may be smiling on the outside, but they're spiraling on the inside. Pretending everything's fine has become its own crisis. Like I said from the get-go, people got on a strong poker face here, but they effed up. They effed up. Last spread. Envy vibes, honey. Okay? Somebody sitting the evil eye here, okay? You got the envy eye, the evil eye, to the loving yourself eye. Wow, yeah. So they were pulling strings to get people to send you the evil eye, okay? And that could be a thing of, you know, lying to practitioners to get them to do work on you, okay? You can't go to a practitioner and say, this is a divine feminine, they're anointed, they're protected, they're on their path, can you do this death spell? They're going to be like, hell no. Rushing things. Somebody is upset because they got into a relationship with this person. Maybe a marriage or a serious commitment here. Like they are in regret. Yeah, and then they made this person their ride or die. So somebody got on a poker face, like they got on a clown suit. Okay, they got on the nose, the afro, the big shoes. Wow. And then doing work and make a move here. Okay, somebody does a lot of fire magic here. They do a lot of alchemy here. Okay, growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode here. Okay. Swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is, now's the time to make it. Waiting won't align you, action will. Somebody could have been doing a lot of work so you wouldn't show up, to slow you down, to affect how you were moving here, okay? And I feel like it has a lot to do with your foundation here, possibly your finances as well, okay? Doing work to get people more likely or more inclined to make negative moves against you here. Okay, this person was doing work on people before they even approached them with some falsehood about you here. People got to wake up. People got to wake up here. Okay, they've been forced to. Child. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.